Everybody, it's Alex from Radd, and we're here today in the XM Studios gallery. We're just going to go over a few pieces and give little reviews to some of the pieces we haven't looked at before. So this is the Venomized Hulk Version B. We're going to let you know what we think and yeah, tell you all about it. So keep watching. All right, so we're back, and as I said, we were looking at the Venomized Hulk by XM Studios. This is version B, that you get both the busts with. So straight off the bat, I mean, I don't know why I never really paid this one much attention. I think it's just I'm not really sold on that kind of whole Venomized thing. I think it's quite overdone and quite unnecessary, But I do actually think that these pieces are pretty damn nice. We'll start with the this piece here, and then we'll go on to the kind of bust afterwards. So this is then the version A that you get. And the thing about this as well, sorry, is the version A is 2,399 Singapore dollars, and it's like 199 edition size, I think. And then this, when you get the whole lot, is only 300 Singapore more. So you kind of would jump in and get the more. And I think it's like 399 edition size, if I remember. So we'll go straight into this one here. We'll look at the base. And you've got like the broken canister here. This is arguably where, like the thing you get with the kind of Maestro, where it's the Venom symbiote trapped inside the glass canister. I believe that's what this is, because obviously it's too small to be a Hulk canister. You got like all this kind of rocky base, where it's like a cross section of the floor of the lab, and you got these kind of wires running through. One of the complaints, I don't know whether it's just because it's dusty as fuck, but one of the complaints straight off the bat is the symbiote color here is quite similar to the tile color here. So they do kind of just blur into each other. There's no real separation there. That I don't think is good at all. And then you got like the symbiote kind of grabbing onto the canister there. You got the opaque resin on here as well. And yeah, so moving into it, so he's crushing the canister, just trying to work out what all the things are. And you move up into the kind of trousers. You've got the textures on his trousers. I think that might be a little overdone, but still looks pretty cool. Obviously adds a bit of contrast. One of the things that does strike me straight away, but my assumption is because it's the prototype, is the join here is pretty bad, especially around the back. There's like an obvious join. I know you do get the kind of overlapping of trousers, but around the back there's quite a bit of a gap between the kind of torso and the trousers there, which hopefully they'll neaten up in the production stage. It was originally, Tyler reminded me that this one originally had a swap out head, and then people complained about the seam lines, so they went and done a whole bust. So that was the case there. So again, in production, that needs to be improved. And you come around, I mean, his hands are huge. Look at that big old hand there. Not quite as big as like the Legendary Beast Hulk or anything like that, but still a big old hand there. And then we come up into the body. One of the funny things, you got a big fucking dirty nipple there, big huge nipple. But you kind of come into the Venom face, done really, really well. Really, really nice. Great detail in the teeth, the tongue. It looks awesome. And I think with this one being a Venomized Hulk, I think the green saliva does work better. On the Venom Arise, I think it would have been better to be a clearer resin, kind of like a look, like a salivary look. But this works better because obviously it's green with the Hulk kind of side of things. And then you also got the green kind of shading around the eyes as well, which is a nice little touch there. Again, this piece I do feel is better than I've given it credit for before. I don't actually think I've even spoken about it before. Have we ever reviewed it? I don't think we've ever filmed it at all. I mean, maybe done a short or something, but I don't remember standing in front of it, actually looking at it closely, giving it that much time of day. Again, I just think it's one of those things where I just don't care about these Venomized, these Carnageized, all these things. I think they've been milked really, and also I think with this piece being released so long ago, have they missed that window? You know, with collectors. But yeah, overall, I mean, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to film this after, Tyler. But this joint here needs definitely being addressed. Then that doesn't come off. What we do then is just move over. I guess also great kind of these metal plates on here, really nice as well. The canisters at the back. Yeah, overall, I think the work has gone into it's great. Not something I would ever own, but it has surprised me looking better than I thought it did. Let's move into the other bust. And again, the problem with this one is that display-wise, you have to have this low down. You literally can't have this any other way. It's really like facing extremely up, like the kind of Storm piece they did a long time ago. I do think the actual transformation on it is really good. You can kind of see like Hulk is almost, he's either in pain or he's screaming like with rage, but you got like the half and half of the teeth, and their teeth are done really well on this. I think they're done better actually than on that one. And you kind of got the Venom teeth like coming through on that side. I really like this head, but unfortunately it's so up, it almost makes it unusable to certain displays. And then you got the kind of continued look of the lab. Again, I actually think the base on this is better than the base of the statue. I actually think all these kind of bronze pieces around here, it's almost like this is like a lid of the canister, it looks like. Yeah, because it's almost got this is like a clip. These are clips, and then that's like a lid, like a vat. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Again, overall, I actually do really like. I think I like the way it looks. I think it looks great. It's just not something I would ever buy. Again, I think some of these symbiote parts, like the tendrils, could be done better. Again, I'm hoping it's all to do with the fact that this is an old prototype. Yeah. All right. Well, so I'm going to ramble on forever, and I've had coffee, so I'm on top rambling form. But let's get this wrapped up. And again, there's no release date for this one yet, which is quite unfortunate. It doesn't mean it's not going to be coming. It just means that they haven't finalised it with the factory, and they're hoping to put out more of these kind of release dates as they come along and as they're actually finalised. All right, then. So we'll finish up there, and I think this piece actually has surprised me. I've seen it several times actually around the gallery, and for some reason I've never really focused on it. I've just kind of walked past it. I think it's just where, you know, I've had so many other pieces I wanted to look at that it just was a bit overshadowed. And I think actually looking at it, it has a lot of really good qualities. I don't think the price point is that bad. And I think, you know, overall, if you get this much statue for that price, I think you can't really complain. And I don't even think the version A with just the bust as you see it here might even be the way to go, as I mentioned before. So yeah, anyway, let us know in the comments what you think. Let us know if you've ordered this. I know this is one of the ones that they haven't really given a release date for at the moment, but hopefully they will release that soon. And yeah, let us know if you got it as an order. Let us know what you think about it. Let us know if you don't like it, anything. And do the usual: like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. Just seen his like big fucking nipple there.